Is up, everyone? Welcome to Three Old Men on this Thursday evening. The pre-show was on fire, so I can't be responsible for what's going to happen in the show. I mean, it's just going to set your eyeballs on fire. So,
I mean, we
That's
even
um,
true.
discussed things about being on fire.
We've
there
bypassed
was
11 and went straight to 12.
oh my god,
Right.
doesn't even
As the
go
kids
that
would
far.
say, we went at game mode.
Oh shit! All right, so well,
I
as
don't
the
even know what
title
that
says,
means.
we have to start off the episode with the sad news, right?
That's true. It is very sad,
And
especially
for that,
if you're our
we're gonna
age.
go straight to Clan Diesel. Clan Diesel.
Hello, everyone. This just in on the Nutacopia Network newsfeed. Longtime comedian Bob Newhart has sadly passed away today at the age of
94.
how old was he?
94.
Anybody? 94 years
No,
old. 94. I'll
that's
probably
pretty
be
good.
fertilizer at 94.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good long time. Best known as playing Bob Newhart in the Bob Newhart show and in the 70s, and then Newhart in the 80s, and then as Professor Proton in Big Bang Theory and Young Sheldon.
And he
I'd
was
say that's
also
how the
in.
new kids. He was also in God, he was in a lot of things,
He
man.
was in a lot of things.
He was in a lot of things. He was a voice for one of the characters in The Rescuers and The Rescuers Down Under. He was what else was he in? You're fishing for something. What else are you looking for?
Very popular Christmas movie.
Gremlins?
He
A
was in
Christmas
Elf.
Carol.
Oh yeah, he was an elf.
I
That's
feel
right.
like he was in a Christmas Carol.
He was the Papa Elf.
Yeah, he was Papa Elf, yep.
Hmm.
Oh, it's gonna be real sad watching Elf this year.
I know, right?
It's like there's two people in this movie that ain't here no more.
Hey,
Three. Ed Asner isn't here either. So Santa Claus, Papa Elf, and Will Ferrell's biological father. All three are dead. Damn, this just got sad, yo.
yep. Will Ferrell, please stay alive.
Except please go home, strap yourself in a chair.
I know you're tuned in watching the show tonight. Please stay alive.
We must protect you at all costs. Yep. But a lot of things have happened. There's been a lot of celebrities dying here lately. We had Bob Newhart. We've had Dr. Ruth Westheimer. We've had, let me look here. There's been a bunch, just like within the last week. There's
Not
been a
from
lot.
COVID.
Richard Simmons
Yeah.
Yeah,
died.
Richard Simmons, huh?
Crazy. Lou Dobbs died today also. Shannon Doherty died. So that was the
Whose
newest
line
one, I
is
think.
that anyways did a little tribute to Mr. Simmons because
Yeah.
he was on there a few times.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, everybody that seemed to work with Richard Simmons looked like they had fun working with Richard Simmons. Because he was just a fun dude. So yeah. So a lot of people gone within the week. Crazy. Crazy times.
Or Leviathans on the loose.
Someone go find Bobby Singer. They won't. He died.
Well, let's change gears and stop talking about death.
Yes, there's a lot of death. Now we'll talk about the opposite of death, which is life.
So are you gonna
So
talk about all the
something
babies that were born this week?
Something comes to
Nope,
life
I had nothing
next
to do with
week
that.
at the theaters. Something we've been waiting for a while.
That's true. I'm very excited about next week at the theaters. Yes.
It's next Friday, is it?
I think is it the 26th?
I think it's the 26th, so that would be next
Yeah,
Friday.
that'd be next Friday. Yep. traditional day for awesome movies to come out. So that would be the debut of Wolverine and Deadpool, or Deadpool and Wolverine. Take it first. Very excited for that movie. Big fan of Deadpool, but also big fan of Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. Also, nice to have Wolverine wearing the 90s X-Men outfit. So very excited about that. Yes, I will be there at some point next weekend watching that movie.
Supposed to be a pact where
Will you be
some
getting
of,
the
some of
popcorn
us were gonna
holder?
go
That's
watch
true.
it. So
That's true. So I may be going to see it twice, which is fine with me.
Will y'all be getting the popcorn holder?
yes, and sharing it.
No one around here has those, so probably won't have them, which sucks.
Aw.
Otherwise, yes, I would have one, and I would be coveting it with everything I have.
Are we gonna
feel
dress
like
up
if
like
Diz was-
Deadpool and Wolverine?
Oh,
Maybe. Did you see the Xbox controller? Look up. Bring the picture up on screen right
Okay.
now. Search
okay.
for.
Hold on,
Uh,
we gotta take a drink.
Oh, that we got drinks. What up,
We got
Regan?
drinks first.
Yep. Look
round
for
of-
the Deadpool
round of
Xbox
drinks.
controller.
On Regan. Appreciate you, Regan.
That's some good Diet Coke.
All right. So let's see. We'll just do it. We'll just do it live here. So you're saying
Just doing it live. Here we go.
Xbox controller. What is it?
Deadpool.
Deadpool. One of the. Oh,
Yeah, it's shaped like Deadpool's ass on the back of it.
please excuse all the ads here.
Yeah, remember everyone, when you think of Deadpool, go to the DMV.
What is going on?
or Mint Mobile.
That's Mint Mobile would really like you to. That's who Deadpool uses.
Hmm.
Well, I thought it was this, but it keeps going to this.
Yeah.
Let's try. Let's find a different.
Just go to images.
How about Walmart? I think they sold at Walmart.
I don't know. No.
Images. Here we go. I only saw it on the one image here. Oh, here we can maybe make the image large. So we'll say copy image link. That's awful. The image, I mean the quality of the controller. So you can see it is bootylicious.
It is very bootylicious.
Designed by Deadpool. Let's see if CNET. Oh, here we go. Here's a better picture. And those ads keep. There it is. Bam.
There you go. That controller to bootylicious. There you go. There's the special edition Xbox controller designed by Deadpool.
Now, is this controller better than your PS5 controller that you hold in such high esteem?
No.
Your PlayStation fanboy showing. So
Somebody
Does
got
this
there.
aid in carpal tunnel or grip strength?
Possibly. I don't know how
I wonder-
ergonomic Deadpool's ass is.
I wonder if it's squishy on the back. or if
That's what I'm
it's
wondering too,
firm.
right? Yeah, is it like how does it feel? There's many questions here. But
If
yeah,
you drop it like it's hot, does it jiggle?
maybe when it vibrates, does it jiggle? That's the question. Yeah.
If
The
that's the
Xbox
case,
is doing a
there's too
contest.
much that'll be used for.
I mean, could be. They knew that when they made it. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cute. As far as promotional tie-ins go, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking forward to the movie. I love the first two movies.
Yeah, the first two were great. And different kind of, right? So the first one is an origin movie, right? So
Uh-huh.
which we always get. And then the second one is a team up movie type of deal.
You got a team up time travel movie.
Team up and time travel, yes.
Yep. I was a little worried about how they would do the second one, and then when the movie started and Deadpool starts fighting people to the theme of 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton, I was like, no, I'm fine. This is fine now.
Yeah.
This is exactly what I wanted.
Oh my gosh, raining dinosaurs.
It's a raining dinos. Hallelujah. It's a raining dinos. Hey, hey. There you go. You don't even have to pay for that, Chad. That was free.
What else is going on out there
Well,
in the
you were
world?
you were talking about time a minute ago, right? What we're feeling with our time, what we were doing with our lives. A lot of my life has been spent here lately going between two games.
Mm-hmm.
And those would be, of course, as always, PAX Day and the one beholden to my heart forever, Once Human. Because now it's out. And I'm playing, and it's great, and I love it, and everybody should be playing. Why you're not playing it, I don't know. It's $0. Yep,
$0.
It is.
It only costs you your soul. So
That's
just
true.
remember that.
Austin's been playing Once Human. See, I have been too. It's great.
Yep. I mean, the crafting, I would say, is superior to PAX Day in the amount of
Yeah.
time that you don't have to waste on it.
Yeah, it takes me like 3 minutes to make a thing of copper ore or copper ingots. It takes me an hour to do that. Well, 45 minutes to do that PAX Day.
Somebody
So,
was
yeah.
playing an MMO and they were live streaming it on TikTok earlier, and I'm trying to remember what that was. They only said the name of
Oh,
it
yeah.
one time. It wasn't printed on the screen, so
Is it Throne and Liberty?
I think it's Throne and Liberty. Yeah,
Okay, yeah, Throne and
it
Liberty
looks
or
pretty
secretly.
good.
I played
But
the first beta of it. It's okay. What you got to remember with Throne and Liberty, okay? We did a huge swerve here, chat. Keep up. I know whiplash could occur. Go take
we
you
could
some
go back to Once Human in a
ibuprofen after
second
it's
if
done.
you'd like.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's
Yeah.
fine. But Throne and Liberty, or secretly as it was originally called, Lineage 3.
I know that game.
I know, right? Yeah, I played the first closed beta. This is the open beta. Available to everybody on Steam right now. You just go
Right.
click the button and you can play it. I think the beta is for the next 5 days. So yeah. It's very Korean. It's made by NCSoft, so it's very Korean. I think there's pre-orders up for it right now on the Steam page, along with the link to download it, the beta. So watch where you click.
So I've only played one other Korean MMO, and that's Black
Mhm.
Desert, right? That is a Korean MMO, and I
Yes.
liked Black Desert. It's just the storyline was a little, I don't know, I couldn't connect with that, but
Yeah. Yeah.
there's like a little
Yeah, I agree
black
with you.
smoke monster that kind of just evolved as you went along, and it would talk to you, but
Smoky Mon.
it didn't make a lot of sense what was going on. But the game
Yep.
was kind of fun. The combat was interesting. So
Yep. Yeah. The Throne and Liberty, from what I played, it's more traditional MMO, but jazzed up. But it's like if a group of really well-funded Asians got together and tried to make World of Warcraft. It's more set,
Interesting.
in medieval Europe.
It
kind
looks
type
like
of
there's
setting.
magic, right?
There is magic. Yeah, you got the same classes that you normally do. There's melee, there's melee DPS, there's range DPS, there's melee casters, there's healers, things like that. Um, you go through it like with every Asian MMO, it'll walk you through kind of here we go, here's your tutorial, and here's like a 15 level tutorial. Let's go do that. There's fast travel everywhere. You can shape shift to travel faster into like wolves and birds and things like that
I
right at
saw
the
that.
beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Yep.
He
Yep.
had like a little companion kind of following him, and then he turned into like a wolf and started
Yep.
running.
Very, very early in that game, you get like a little ragdoll looking person, and then they start helping you and giving you the power to turn into like a wolf to
Hold
basically
on.
it's
played
basically like a
this game.
shaman in WoW.
I
Yeah.
played this game.
Yep. And then like
Does
if
she
you want to
fly
do
around?
the wolf does not fly around.
No, the little ragdoll looking thing. Does it fly around kind of
It does.
and talk to you,
Yep.
call you dum dum, I think? And
Yeah, this is Miss Exposition pretty much.
this,
But yeah,
this is,
what
are
I
you sure
played of
this?
it.
You sure this isn't Twilight Princess?
It probably is trying to be.
Okay.
Yep. It's not Medna. But what I played of it, it was pretty good, but I was the only one that I know of that was playing it, so I didn't play
even
around
know
and
about it.
everything. So
But
like
if you
I
don't
said,
tell me, I'm really not gonna know.
but open betas now, just go to Steam, search Throne and Liberty, hit the button. Now this one's different because unlike the other NCSoft games, this one is published by Amazon. So Amazon is publishing it everywhere in the world except for I think in Asia proper, which NCSoft is publishing it there. They've already had it out for like a year.
Here's their website.
There you go. See, open beta July 18th to 23rd. Also free for 5 days. And I think if it's going like everything else NCSoft does or most Asian made MMOs, then it's going to be free, no monthly fee, but there'll be a buy to play the game. I think right now the cheapest pre-order for it on Steam's website is $40. It's $39.99 for the base pack.
Mm-hmm.
And then it goes, I think, $69.99 for the deluxe and $99.99 for the oh my god pack.
Oh.
And then
Look at
like
all
I
those
said, no
bird
monthly
things flying in. That's crazy.
Yep, no monthly fee, buy to play, and then the economy will be, but the game will make money off cosmetics and shops. So I've not looked at the shop.
Crazy.
Could be paid to win. Well, download the damn thing and we'll play it sometime in the next 5 days.
We might have to try it out. We'll let you know how it is. So
we'll play it. We'll stream it, chat. Oh my god, we have the technology.
I mean, it's free beta, so might as well try
it. It is.
It free.
It's $3. You know what else is $3? Once Human on Steam right now.
Yeah.
Also, try out the First Descendant if you like shooty bang bang games. Try out First Descendant. It's also free on Steam right now.
I was once human.
And you got converted.
He converted.
Then I turned into a naval AI.
Sometimes it feels like he took an arrow to the knee.
I mean, they make that really real.
But yeah, the beta started today. People have been playing it a lot on Twitch. Go check it out.
Game looks fun.
I'm curious about it.
I don't like if I get into a game and it feels like it should have been a mobile game. So I'm hoping it's not that. But from everything I've watched so far, it doesn't look like that.
Feel like it. In the beta, it didn't feel like it should be a mobile game because there is no mobile game part to Throne and Liberty.
Yeah.
I
like how the action is kind of live. You're kind of running around shooting and stuff.
Yeah.
You're not just kind of locked in. It's
Yeah.
kind of looks like you have to try to aim, maybe. I don't know. We will try. We'll try it out and let you guys
There you go. If not, there's always Mortal Online too.
blame the throw. What? I really wanted that game to be good. I don't know.
We only played
sure
the beta.
I'm sure some people love it.
Hey, somebody in Scandinavia thinks that game is the shit.
Looks like a
That's all I'm
beholder.
saying. The Beholder.
Yeah.
What you guys been
Alright.
up to?
Well, played a
What you-
little.
how y'all been?
We'll say classic WoW. And that's all I've done today, pretty much, besides work.
Let me see you work.
If you're playing Turtle, wow, that's not classic disc.
It's interesting. I'll say.
There is shit to that whole beginning that is not classic. It is fan made, and there's a whole different timeline going on there.
It's what I hope Classic Plus will be if they ever release Classic Plus.
I'm not
Classic
saying that
WoW.
it probably wouldn't be good. I'm just saying it's not classic WoW.
Without some of the
It's
bullshit. What plants crave.
They do crave
saying-
bullshit.
They do. Plants love bullshit.
100%
Yep.
confirmed.
The plants will thank you if you give them bullshit. Actually, Chad.
Yesterday, I played that game called Take a Nap, in the middle of the day and not at night like everybody's supposed to, because I'm old.
At nighttime, Diz is called sleeping, not naps.
How did that nap go? If you rate it 1 on the X-Play scale, how was your nap?
Well, I don't like to nap, so I would give it a 3 out of 5.
I mean, that's pretty good though on the X-Play scale.
He said a nap though.
This nap gets 3 out of 5.
Clint, he's turning into more like you. You take naps on the couch after you eat all the time.
Not all the time. Sometimes though, if it really spikes my blood sugar, there ain't nothing I can do about it.
I did have some ice cream, and then I probably
That could do it.
that put me
that
into
could
an
do
ice
it.
cream coma. So
I ate before this, and I'm not sleepy.
now I want some ice cream. Dang.
Oh, me too. I'm always up for some. You want to go to Boo Boo's?
Yeah, let's do that.
Clint, you want to switch places for a week? Like just change bodies for a week. You'll get
Nope.
to play way more video games than you ever thought possible.
You
That's
would.
true. That's true. But then I have to pay the iron price.
That is also true. Oh
Oh no, this is the steel price. Iron be damned.
Yep. No. Nah, I don't care if you do have a ramen place and a Cold Stone Creamery or whatever.
Oh, I didn't say swap locations. I said bodies.
Trust me, you ain't gonna have a picnic in this one either.
I'll get to sleep for a week.
You'll get to sleep a lot
I know, that's what I'm
if you
saying.
ain't careful.
I'll swap with you.
Eat too
For
many
a
sweets,
week.
you'll take the dirt nap.
I don't like sweets. I rarely eat sweets.
How about bread? You like bread?
Wheat bread.
Still counts.
Huh?
Just not as bad.
I like prime rib. What about prime rib?
Oh, you can eat all the prime rib you want.
Oh, we'll see. I've got it made then. Let's swap.
Yep. If it's protein, you're good. Basically, if it's meat, or vegetables, you're okay. Everything else, you will die.
Okay.
Or at the very least, take a nap.
If you stand and go to take a step, you may fall flat on your face at any given step you take when your knee dislocates.
I don't know if we talked about it, but I had a moment the other day. It was a few weeks ago, actually. And I went to set my Route 44 Diet Coke. So, mega gulp sized.
I drink water.
Too large for the window. And I went to set it on the table, but apparently my eyes and my hands and my spatial perception were off a little bit, and it didn't set all the way on the table, and it fell off, hit my lap, did not get in my lap. I was completely dry, and then exploded as soon as it hit the floor. That was amazing. You wish you could make it on meat and veggies? I mean, I like it, but it gets old after a while. Plus, there's always the dog says, well, you can have a little bit of anything. Just, you know. Like, well, how much is a little bit? Well, you can have like a thimble. It's like, nah, it's okay. I'll just pop another pill or something.
And so you'll get to have
the
anything
cleaning lady
you
was
want, Clan, for
mad.
a whole week.
I don't know
including
why she was
alcohol
mad.
and
Yeah,
all the ice cream you can eat and all that
Yeah.
for a week.
Yeah. Little thing, chat. Alcohol turns to sugar when it's in your body.
It does.
So before I got
you just have to
diagnosed with
suffer
diabetes,
with everything from the base of the skull to your tailbone and your left leg.
no. Yeah, I know, but why was Dixie mad? She shouldn't have been mad. She didn't even have to clean it up. I cleaned it up.
Did you leave any sticky?
No, it was Diet Coke. There was no sticky. There's no sugar.
Well, the
I
caramel
literally-
of the caramel that makes it Coke could have left a sticky.
No, it does not. I've tested
Hmm.
this before.
Hmm. You said she had to clean the carpet.
She was going to clean the carpet anyway. That doesn't count. I didn't spill it in the hallway. She cleaned the hallway carpet. Listen, Dixie just likes to complain
There are
about me
people out there
for
like
some
that.
reason. I don't know why. I've been nothing but nice to this lady. Very
That's
rude.
because she had her eye on you and you're married and can't have for the
So
forbidden
is she.
So, in other news, so we got some other stuff that came out. I think yesterday, right? If you like to relive some nostalgia and reminisce like you got to play in the like World Championships of days past, you can get Nintendo World Championships NES edition and compete with people across the world, galaxy. I don't know, wherever they're playing it. Have you seen this?
I have seen this.
Yeah. So
What
you
I
can
don't
play.
see is Ninja Turtles.
There's not Ninja Turtles
Not
on
made by Nintendo.
there.
I
That is
know.
That's
true.
why you
But
don't see
still.
it.
But still, it saddens me to not see them.
Also,
So-
no one would play it because everybody knows that game's bad.
You can play all.
I know a
of
whole
your
shitload
favorite
of
games,
people that would play it. They do it in speedruns.
Well,
including
yeah, because they're the only people that can play that
Mario.
game.
And see, you can compete against the times, and then here's the championship best. You can see if you can beat it.
You remember when they showed the Nintendo World Championships at the end of the movie Wizard?
Yes. I love
And they
it.
also soft
I enjoy
launched
that
Super
movie.
Mario Brothers
I don't
3.
want. I have it. I don't want to rewatch it because it's probably horrible. And I have fond memories of it, so I don't want.
You don't think it aged well enough, Dis?
Probably not.
No, probably not.
Truck drivers helped some kids battle some who was chasing them. I can't remember.
The dad and the brother were chasing them. And then they got there and they met that dick with the power glove.
Yeah, the power glove.
Like, well, this kid's a dick. He's got a power glove.
So it didn't show it in the pictures here, but it includes Clandis's favorite game, Zelda 2,
I knew
The
you were going to say
Adventure of
that.
Link.
I mean, it shows them
Yeah.
on the front there, in the bottom left corner.
That is true. He is there.
Because the first Zelda was not The Adventure of Link.
True.
Hmm.
Technically, the subtitle for the first Zelda was The Hyrule Adventure.
It was, right? But
Yep.
we didn't get that subtitle.
We did not. We also didn't get the bomb ass music that the Famicom could do.
That's true. There was a Turtles game that came out, Splintered Fate,
Yep.
but it looks more like a top-down type of, or like angled down 4-player type of
It's like
game.
an isometric beat 'em up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not what I think of when I think of the Ninja Turtles.
No, if you want to play some good Turtles games, definitely get the collection that's available on everything. You get like 6 or 8 games, one of which is actually you get 2 copies of Turtles in Time. So there you go. But the superior version of Turtles in Time is the Super Nintendo version of Turtles in Time.
Oddly, defies all logic.
That is true. It does. But holy shit, that game is good.
It shouldn't work. The game should lag horribly, and it does not.
Yeah, the Super Nintendo should literally catch on fire.
And next month we've got something that you guys have been waiting for. Some of the World of Warcraft stuff.
That's true. It's kind of like your stomach after eating too much Taco Bell, where there is a war within.
I don't have that problem.
I don't either, but some people do. So it's a very common joke.
Ooh, so that comes out on the 26th.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you
Yeah,
guys
August
talk about
26th.
it in length because I'm sure you want to. But 3 days later, Visions of Mana come out.
Yep, it sure
Which is
does.
a sequel to Secret of Mana. Well, probably not a direct sequel. I don't know, but it's somewhere connected there.
It's in that series. There's a mana tree somewhere.
Yeah. So. Looks interesting. You should check it out because the Secret of Mana was pretty good when it came out.
You could play multiplayer in it.
It was multiplayer.
3 players. So, but give us the 5-minute spiel. Why should the audience play War Within?
Well, I mean, if they haven't played Battle for Azeroth, they'll be confused as fuck.
It's fine, Chad. You don't even have to go Battle for Azeroth.
I mean,
I've played that.
initially you will. You'll be confused when you first get there.
Is it related to that one?
Yes.
I mean, like, all of them are related, but you know.
Well, no. I mean, like, it's directly related. So in Battle for Azeroth, at the end of Legion, Sargeras is getting ripped away from the planet of Azeroth, and he stabs his sword into the planet. He gets ripped onto the ship with the rest of the Titans, where Illidan's waiting to fight him in what Illidan views as eternal combat forever amongst the stars. And y'all come back down. Battle for Azeroth starts. Magni Bronzebeard is now completely diamond and speaks for the planet itself. And he meets you at what is now this big opened wound in the planet made by this sword.
Champion, Azeroth needs your help.
And so you are going. You acquire an item called the Heart of Azeroth, and you have to power it up in order to complete the Battle for Azeroth expansion.
Yep.
The
Then at the end of
start
it,
of
And it's
will be
called-
powered up.
It's called what? The Heart of Azeroth?
Heart
That's
of
the name of
Azeroth.
the artifact
And-
medallion neck piece.
And what you don't realize is that it will be stuck in your inventory for the rest of your life. Right?
Well, I mean,
You can never
you can
get
throw
rid
it.
of it.
You can throw it away. You can delete it.
It will have one slot in your bank forevermore.
But for War Within, we're going back to Silithus, where the sword is laying or stabbed into the planet.
Which
and
is the
that's where
favorite
this
zone of
adventure is
everybody,
going
right?
To start. Mm-hmm. It was the final zone pretty much for vanilla.
Yes.
Dragon bugs.
Because that's where the final raids were released. That's where the highest level ores were gathered. That's where you had to go and farm for the stuff to get the legendary weapons, the Hand of Ragnaros, and
Sword of Grey Skull.
and the lovely Thunder Fury.
Someone mentioned Thunder Fury.
Yeah, someone mentioned Thunder Fury. That's why I about choked up when I said it, because no one ever mentions that fucking sword anymore. But you had to go there to farm the components needed to forge those weapons. So we have to go back there. In the trailer for the start of it, that's where Anduin is found by Thrall. He's staring out across Silithus, looking at the sword when Thrall finds him. And so that's where we're going to start the campaign. Well, we'll start it in our own cities, of course, Ogremar or Stormwind, depending on whether you're Horde or Alliance. And then they're going to say, hey, we need you to head to here. And then here is where all hell's going to break loose, and we're going to go into the planet.
Actually, the start of it is a little bit different.
Well, I mean, we're still going to go into the planet. I'm not giving away everything going on, Clan.
They've
You
already
said
gave it
brief.
away. They've already gave it away.
Yeah, but you said brief. I'm not going into those details.
I will, chat. Guess what? Somebody blows Dalaran the fuck up.
I mean,
And you join Thrall and Jaina and
Dalaran's already
Anduin
been blown up.
in the ruins of Dalaran. And then the spider people come.
Dalaran's already been blown up.
Within.
So you mean Dalaran 2?
The only Dalaran you can use right now ain't gonna be usable for long, chat. They gonna die. There you go. That's how the War Within started. So if that excites you, if that gets you plums a plumbing, go buy the
I just
expansion.
want to know. I just want to know how the spider people got there.
Oh, damn. Damn. Harsh.
Oh my gosh.
Harsh. Don't say that.
I think that Care Bear Mafia means that the newer Warcraft sucks. The older stuff is really good, right?
I mean, Warcraft 1 and 2 are amazing.
Yeah, but see, he didn't say World of Warcraft suck. He said Warcraft
3
sucks.
is very good too.
I think he's encompassing everything.
I think he is too, which hurts me greatly. I think he's just mad that you can't play WoW yet on Xbox. But it's coming. It's coming.
Oh my god.
We've already had this talk. It's
Like
not going to
War
be on
Within.
Xbox.
On your War Within Branded Series X.
And I'll
No, hold
play
on, hold on,
never-
hold on.
it'll
It's a
never be
Series X
Xbox.
in the fake in the shape of that sword that's stuck in, right?
the sword and the stabbed into Silithus. There you go. That'll be this year's special edition Xbox at Christmas.
Goodness.
It won't make it, Clan. Not on Xbox.
Save the World of Warcraft with the Deadpool controller this Christmas.
If Warcraft was never made, the world would be better off.
Oh damn, that's like every Halo after 3.
So what if they never created
Don't worry, Buck. I got your back. I got him. That hit him
Warcraft?
right in the heart.
What would have been the MMO?
Well, I mean, initially EverQuest
This
was gonna
MMO
go-
is.
EverQuest.
So did Warcraft kill EverQuest?
Yes. Warcraft killed every
So we-
MMO.
E-
So we think
was
EverQuest
first.
would have just continued on.
Yeah. Yeah. The good devs at Blizzard could have worked for Bungie and made Halo 4.
Well, that's true.
Oh.
We could have used that.
I did see, I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard a rumor that Microsoft told 343 that they would oversee the next Halo game, but they would not be making it. That it would be another studio that would be making the next Halo. That they had no confidence that 343 could make a good Halo game.
They can't. They had
Well,
3 chances.
I was gonna say after at least the last 2, it's been so bad that
So-
there's no way.
Halo
gonna
4,
let them
they
do the
tried to
next one.
mimic, the Halos 1 through 3. They tried to mimic it basically, with the way the story played through and everything. Failed. Right?
So-
I like
Right.
the ending. I like the ending, but I don't like how they gave us a teaser and then you show up in Halo 5 and you're like, what happened to the Didact? Oh yeah, well, he's gone. Don't worry about him.
Yeah, I don't like how they just skip over the ending or whatever. It's just like, well, okay, the next game you pick up on you're at Sonic getting a Route 44 slush,
Yeah.
and nobody ever talks about. Well,
And
man,
they do
going
the
under the Didact was
same
crazy, wasn't it?
fucking thing in Halo 5. Halo 5, they come in and you got Blue Team. And I'm like, oh yeah, Blue Team, this is gonna be fucking amazing. And it's but you're always with Blue Team. So now
Right.
you've basically turned Halo into what was it, X-Men Legends or something, is what I
Yep.
felt like they did. I'm like, no, don't do this to Halo. Oh my god.
And it ends on a cool note, right? You have Cortana
does.
going rampant and at a Halo.
I
And then
thought they should
Infinity
have killed.
starts, and you're like,
I thought that they should have killed Fred.
damn.
And I like Blue Team, but that's what Spartans do. They die. So I think they should have killed some of Team Osiris and some of Blue Team.
I mean, they kind of
Blue Team
killed
for life.
Master Chief today because they canceled Halo the series.
Well, everybody just that did not exist. It didn't happen.
Alternate timeline.
And then you
It
get
is.
Halo-
It is in
and then you
fact an
sh-
alternate
So,
timeline.
so what you're saying is that the Master Chief show is like Shadowlands.
And I like the actors in the
avoid
Halo
it at all
series.
costs.
It's just the storyline was kind of out there. And then you show up in Halo 6 and they do the exact same fucking thing. They're like, well, what happened with those crazy AIs? Don't worry about them. They're dead. We dealt with them. I don't like it. I don't like it. And then you had to play through Halo 6 Spider-Man edition. So web shooting all over the map. Oh,
This has a
my
real
God.
problem with things that have like grappling hooks and shit.
Halo shouldn't have jumped on the bandwagon with all of these games. They shouldn't have done it. I felt like they're like, well, the last game didn't work. Well, what should we do? Well, everybody else has got a grappling hook. Let's give them a fucking grappling hook. No.
So Diz should be playing COD right now.
I'd rather it take me
'Cause there's no
10
grappling hooks in
actual
COD, right?
hours to walk across the Halo map than to have that damn grappling hook.
I don't know. I haven't played COD since Ghost. I don't know if it has a grappling hook or not.
No, I bet the books are amazing. And
Yeah,
I
but
will
nobody's
read
going to
them.
read the books unless they're just a die-hard Halo player.
I
Nobody
am.
gets the story because it's broken up. Like I
I
said,
agree. I agree.
They should have either
let's take that off the screen for a second.
done the endings correctly, or
Since we're
they
talking
should have
about
made
Halo.
the TV show about what happens between the games to fill in the story.
I think that would have been more digestible for people. And then the books, they could have did some really deep dive story stuff in, instead of it being all surface level stuff, which they actually do it in the first, like, between Halo 1 and Halo 2. You show up in Halo 2 and you're back on Earth, and you're like, what happened? How did he get back to Earth? But you really don't care. It doesn't affect the game. There's actually a cool storyline there, but if you don't know it, it's not that important. But between Halo 4 and 5, what happened to the fucking Didact seems kind of important because he tried to destroy the galaxy or something.
He's like the anti-chief.
Yeah, basically.
So if 343 is not going to be making the next Halo game, which, like I said, is a rumor, so take it with what you will. But if they're not making the next Halo game, who would you trust to make it?
Bungie.
I mean, they could, but they're busy right now with Destiny and what is it, Forerunner or whatever it's called, that's named after the game that they made years ago on Mac.
Destiny's on its last legs. It's in what's the new expansion called? The
Final Shape.
Yeah, the Final Shard is happening right now.
Yep, that is true. That is true.
Final Shape. So they're almost done with that. So they'll be ready for Halo 7.
I mean, maybe, but they also are owned by PlayStation, so that could be the. I mean, it could be multi-console. You could have Halo on
that's what it
Xbox
needs to do.
and PlayStation.
That's what they need to do. I feel like that it doesn't need to be like. I mean, they got Gears, right, for their Xbox.
True. Although there is a job listing that makes people think right now that the next Gears could be on PlayStation as well. Also, that brings up another fact. What about Coalition, the people that make Gears? Would you trust them to make a Halo game?
I don't know. I haven't played through the Gears games, so like, everybody seems to love them, so I probably would on that.
Do you want a third-person Halo?
No,
that's true. The Gears games are third
but
person.
we do get some third person when we're in vehicles. So,
but yeah, but Gears
no, I don't
has
want
only ever been third person.
If they came out with a Halo third person, I wouldn't play it. I just wouldn't play it. I'd be like, no, I'm done.
He prefers first person.
Care Bear would. He said he likes Gears, so he'd play a third person Halo. So I would not.
I think they could do a really good job.
I just watched somebody else play it.
That you
would know the story.
That you would try. You could shop it around. I mean, I'm sure there's people out there that would definitely do it.
Well, here's the thing, Bungie now. The devs that made the first Halos probably aren't still with Bungie, are they?
Oh, they're gone by now.
So let's just find them. We'll put together this ragtag group of programmers.
I don't know. I mean, that's though the reason why they left is they didn't want to do Halo anymore.
They left because they made them do that RTS Halo, and they didn't want to.
They didn't even make that.
I thought they made the first one.
Nope.
Maybe they were going to make them, and then they were like, no, and they left. I don't.
But I mean, they were pushing Destiny. There is signs for Destiny in ODST.
Yeah. So, and ODST was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Yes. Has the best character in Halo. Played by your friend and mine, Nathan Fillion.
Yeah. And then 343 is like, hey, people like that butt guy. We'll put him in this game. We'll make him a Spartan.
Yep. He got upgraded.
I don't know. feel like Halo 5 should have just been Team Osiris and Chief shouldn't have even been in it.
I
Or
mean,
maybe they have the game and like 5 minutes into it, Locke gets killed and Chief has to step in and lead Team Osiris or something.
I mean, maybe they sold the whole game though as a Locke versus Chief,
Yeah.
and they get over that within 2 seconds of booting the game
They
up.
did.
So that whole game was smoke and mirrors.
Well, who's making the new Fable game? Maybe they can make it.
The same people that make Forza Horizon.
Yeah.
No, not Forza. Forza Horizon.
Did you think that they have enough time? Think about how long it's taking them to make Fable.
I know. It's supposed to come out next year.
Yeah. Well, they completely scrapped it at least one time.
What, Fable?
Fable and started over again. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, how long will it take them to make a Halo game if it took them this long to get Fable?
A long time. I don't know. I think anything would be better than Halo, what we got for Halo 6. So.
I think it could be a while before you see the next Halo.
You know, technically they didn't call it Halo 6, right? They called it so we could still get a Halo 6.
Good, because that was just Halo Infinite.
Right.
It was supposed to be Halo Destiny.
Did they think
went, shit, we can't do that.
So I guess they were thinking that they were going to make this Halo and just add expansions to it, and it was just going to go on forever.
Yes. That's why you didn't do everything. That's why that open world was there, so they could add stuff in as it goes.
I'm glad they scrapped it. I wish we could have got the rest of the storyline. Maybe they'll put it in a book.
They put everything else in a book.
Yep. Reading Rainbow.
Well, you don't have to take my word for it.
They can't do worse than 343. That's true. Yep.
That's true. They have not been able to make a good one.
We'll just put a couple of AI on it, and I'm sure it'll be fine.
That's true. The next Halo game developed by Microsoft Copilot.
And Cortana.
Cortana's involved. Cortana has a very big role in this Halo for some reason. Cortana has a little chief that pops up.
Hey. They should have done that like if you were like working on a Word document or something.
They
just sat there and the thing it should have popped up like a holographic chief and be like, finish that document.
You should have had Cortana popping up like ding ding ding. Making on the glass.
Hey big guy, everything okay? You haven't typed anything in a little while. Can I have Halo 4 Cortana?
Do you think they tried that and then they just had to scrap it because it was the Halo 4 Cortana?
There's some engineer at Microsoft that still has that Cortana. Yeah. And it's only on his computer. He's like, they'll never take you away from me, Cortana. That's right, Brian. No, call me Chief. All right, Chief. They'll never take me away from me. Yeah. Now to figure out how to make hard light.
This Halo fan fiction's going a little too far.
Not like where it's going. Let me cook. Master Chief Brian and Hot Cortana in the search for hard light.
I would have taken that over Halo Infinite.
Thanks. I think that series would have done better than the Halo TV series.
And Silver Team Halo.
Yep. This is Silver Team. Who's Silver Team? I have no idea. We just made it up.
It would have been great if it was Silver Team Halo and they took off their helmets and they were like 85 years old.
They're all silver headed and shit. Oh my god. What are you doing? You gotta take that special Spartan drug? No, it's time for a Metamucil. To be a Spartan, you gotta be regular.
What are you doing, Chief? I'm going to finish. Damn it, what was I going to do?
Something. Wake up at 5, eat dinner at 2, and fall asleep watching Jeopardy.
Yeah. You can just see it in the heads up display. You're going through and like shooting enemies and like, Cortana, load up Jeopardy. I'm missing it.
I'm missing it.
It pulls up
Cortana TiVo Jeopardy. Oh. Evo. That was the thing.
Evo.
Yeah, TiVo.
Oh, TiVo. Yeah, I remember TiVo. I never had one.
Me either. Looked cool as hell. And then we got them as DVRs. Now everything's a DVR. Even. Everything, literally everything is a DVR. I'm surprised there's not one in my glasses right now.
Then in September we get a Zelda game.
Yep, we get to play as Zelda,
an actual
for the
Zelda
second time.
Game. First time doesn't count.
That's nobody counts the first time.
And then in October there is a Diablo 4 expansion and something called Sword Art Online Fractured Daydream. I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Sword Art Online. It's if you haven't watched it, Chad, it's fucking amazing. Go watch it after this show. You're going to be busy for a few weeks, but it's very good.
Something called Sword Art Online.
I know. Breaks my heart, but he hasn't watched it. He doesn't know.
Oh.
Sword Art Online is amazing.
Still two behind. Two behind what? What were we talking about when he did that?
I think maybe he's behind 2 Zeldas.
Oh, 2 Zeldas? He's still on Breath of the Wild?
I'm never going to finish, but I'm going to have to download somebody's save and just play the boss and be done with it. Because Breath of the Wild, I don't know, part of me would rather play Majora's Mask or Zelda 2 than Breath of the Wild.
If you just want to beat the game, I can instruct you on how to like start the game and you'll beat it within like an hour of playing.
Like, I would really like to just get the Master Sword so that they'll stop yelling at me for not having the Master Sword. And then go fight Spirit Ganon or whatever the shit you fight at the end of it. Because apparently it's not real Ganon, because his corpse is at the beginning of Tears of the Kingdom.
Mm-hmm. I still need to beat Tears. I'm about 60% through it.
I
got tied up on like completing all the Underdark area.
Yeah, I need to. Here's my problem though, and once again, chat, I'm gonna say this. So at some point, somebody's gonna be like, have a drinking game. When Clint Diesel says this, everybody takes a drink, and we're all gonna die because he says it a lot. There's just too much shit to play.
Yeah, there is.
Also, if you do like Sword Art Online games right now, there's a bunch on sale. But it's an alternate timeline from the anime. It doesn't. Things are different. Just
Yep,
warning
Breath
you
of the
right now.
Wild in an hour. You all you have to do is beat the plateau area and get your little hang glider thing, and then head down to the jungles, and you get these little fruits off of this thing, off this tree down there, and a couple of enemies, and you make those, you cook those up, and it'll give you like a bunch of hearts, way more hearts than you need, and then you just have to get some type of weapon and go over, and you can just freaking kill Ganon.
You can fly into the castle, and then you get the armor and weapons in the castle, and you beat Ganon.
Yeah, I mean you can do it that way. You don't actually have to do any of the 4 beasts or anything like that.
I think the record right now for beating Breath of the Wild is 5 minutes.
So it's like
It's
they
either
don't even
5
do the
minutes or
plateau.
3 minutes. So I think it's, but I think it's 5 minutes.
Yep.
Is the fastest speed run for Breath of the Wild.
Pretty wild.
Yep.
And what fruit? It's like this little fruit. It's down to the south.
It's the apples, isn't it?
It's not the apples, but you use an apple in the recipe. It's like, I can't remember what the fruit is. That fruit.
Is it the little blue fruit?
The wild fruit to get lots of hearts.
Oh, you also have to be
Party
playing.
Durani.
There you go.
Durian.
You also have to be playing Live to Win.
Cooking 5 of these in a meal will naturally give you plus 20 temporary hearts. Cheat mode.
That's a lot.
And you can find like a bunch of them in this one little area in the jungle to the south. You just farm that for a few of those, and then cook them, and then you'll have these. You go kill Ganon.
Heck yeah! The more
Cooking
you know
is very important.
It is muy importante.
Which I think it's also important in PAX Day. I think it's probably like the most important skill in that game.
Everybody's saying cooking is the most important job in PAX Day. Yes.
Even though I don't usually eat much of anything in that game.
That is true. But if you go fight a ghost,
you did.
They hit me. No matter what it hit me for 80 points of damage with one hit.
Sure did. I saw it.
He went pop. I was like, oh my god! And then it hit me again. I was like, playing this is like.
I was like, I'll take it. I'll draw their fire, and they went.
Oh, by the way, your house that you built, part of it has collapsed on one side. We didn't do it. At least
somebody. I checked it the other day. I figured out what it was. Somebody's plot that you were near. Their plot was removed, and so it resized your plot. So now, like the back corner of the cathedral is not in your plot.
So it degraded
it degraded it, and it collapsed.
It shouldn't have made it smaller.
It changed the thing. So now it
if you look when you're putting down the plot, it makes it a circle, right? But when you go up next to somebody, it squares it up, which I think is a flaw in the game. So when they must have removed that, it's probably rounded off your.
It did. It made it.
Yeah.
That whole corner just turns into a circle and goes right through that foundation.
Which I think is really stupid, but I think that's probably what's happened.
Mm-hmm. Best I can tell.
I spent some time in there making some wrought iron arrows.
Have you seen the patch?
I have not logged in for the patch.
We have labels now. They're under your props. They take resin and charcoal. So fuck them for everything taking charcoal, because there's not enough charcoal to go around. They increase the drop rate for hides. So you'll be happy about that. All hides.
They need to? Fucking yep. That was ridiculous.
Yep. They increase the drop rate, and now even rabbits will drop hide.
I like this.
Yep.
They need
Weird.
to calm down on the timers just
Yes.
a little bit.
Yes. They do. Which you're saying they will, but that will come later. I'm like, but dude, I think what's going to happen, because we saw it the other day, there's not that many people actively playing as there was. So I think they'll probably rush doing the timers to get them back. Because I think that'll be a big, yeah, there's the patch notes right there.
Yep.
One of the other things
Building
they fixed the auto mining and auto tree chopping exploit. Because there was a thing, chat, where if you got to hold down the left mouse button to mine or to chop wood. But somebody found an exploit where if you did that and you hit M to open the map and let it hit one time, when you close the map, it would keep mining it without you having to hold the mouse button. But they patched that out. That's gone. Also, they fixed the F7 camera, which I didn't even know about until I saw this guy's video.
I didn't know
now
about
the
it
F7 camera will not go beyond your home zone.
Yeah, apparently you can only build in what's called home valleys.
Yeah, your home valley. Yep.
Which are just certain areas that have the low level creatures in them.
Yeah, I can't build where I go mine iron, which sucks. Yeah.
I don't know what they're.
Although I really wish that I could drop a plot there, on the valley side of it though, and just set up like in Valheim a portal between the two, but be able to send like my metal through to the main base. That way I wouldn't have to walk forever in a day to go get the
if iron. If you could just teleport to the day stones.
Oh, well, you can. There's a trick to that. So what you do is, so the big day stones,
I know that trick. Yeah.
You can set up, but if you to go to the little day stones and stuff, what you can do is you want to get as close to it, or what it's basically if you get close to one, you have to, and then you hit unstuck, it will teleport you to the closest day.
I did see that, yeah.
So,
but you still have to walk to that zone. So
yes, yep, you still do, yep. But the Pax Day just needs a few little tweaks.
Yeah, I don't understand why they've done what I don't understand why they did what they did with the game. It's like they're intentionally making it harder to play, for it to take longer for you to do everything, and which I don't want to rush through it, but I feel like
not at all.
I feel like we're still in the introductory stage.
Oh, I 100% do, because everything but basic boars and the old boars can just one shot you if you're not careful. They will just, you're gone.
I feel like we haven't leveled up at all. Like
we've really not. I mean, we're nowhere near being able to take on a dungeon.
Yeah, fix the high drops, increase not only on bears.
Yep.
T2 hides from rabbits.
Yep. Told you.
Yeah. Well, my leather working will increase here shortly.
That lady whose videos we've been watching about how to level up your skills, she yesterday made a new video, an updated leatherworking video to take into account the new drop rates.
Remove prime hides. It was too soon.
It was too soon.
Fix an issue where props and crafters
become invisible. Prime hide. Yeah. It become invisible.
Fixed an issue where some players with some specific settings were able to change other players' chest privileges. Remember Clandus had a private chest where he had just set it down, and I walked into his blacksmith shop and was able to open the chest and see all the contents and remove stuff from it.
Yep. Even though it was set to private.
Yep.
The only thing in it is like food that I take with me when I go out in the field.
Yeah, it was nothing like it. I was just clicking on it, just to click
Yeah.
on it, and
Yeah. It was like, holy shit, I've really became a rogue.
I learned lock picking.
I'm like, you and Timmy was already yoinking stuff from other people. You don't need to go yoink it from me. Oh. So yeah, if they would calm down the timers and stuff, make it a little help with crafting, make things a little bit easier, that would be great.
We would.
And see, I'm at the point in my blacksmithing where I need stuff from leatherworking.
Yeah,
and
he's asking me
tailoring.
for stuff that I'm like, I can't produce that.
Well, like, so the last time I was on, I needed coarse linen cloth,
I can do that.
and I needed some type of bands, whatever, right? So you had like 46 of these bands, the coarse something bands.
Mhm.
I took 20 of them, and then you didn't have any of the coarse linen. So I went out and got flax and brought it back. And luckily I had enough skill where I could go to I could make the thread and then go to the loom and make. I just put, if you go back, your first two looms just have a shit ton of coarse linen cloth in there, because I just made a crap ton and just left it making it. And when I was like, I'm gonna go play Once Human,
because it's gonna take like 15 hours.
But yeah, each stack was going to take 20 minutes. So I was like, this is going to be a while. So I did that and made a bunch of wrought iron, and then I logged out. And it was the same thing. You needed a bunch of those. What is it? I made like 4,000 wrought iron arrowheads.
So I've leveled up in the fletching where I don't need the wrought iron arrowheads anymore. So if anybody else
You need
logs
the
in,
silver.
you can. Well, I don't think silver is going to be an option. I think it's very rare. So if we get silver,
Yep.
we don't want to use it for arrowheads. Now, there's probably a reason. You probably make silver arrows to kill certain monsters or something.
Probably. Also, I would say silver, and I think also steel is, that's when you have to start thinking about going to the PvP area.
Fixed an issue where the entranced exorcist NPC would spin around themselves between attacks.
Ah! He's entranced. It makes sense. That's lore.
Teleport. Fixed an issue where teleporting to the home shrine in another province teleported the character to the shrine's coordinates in the current province. So I read about an issue with the teleporting that they had early on in I think the betas and stuff, is that you could teleport to your home shrine, but if you were like up on a mountain or something and you were high up in the air, that it
If you were
wouldn't
too
change.
high,
It wouldn't change. What was it? Your Z axis
you'd
or whatever,
fall.
and you would
your
just fall to your
Z-axis.
death.
Oh, jeez. Dang.
But they fixed that in our. Now I do notice sometimes when I'll come back to the home shrine, I will drop some to
Yeah.
the ground.
Yep. That'd be a horrible way. Like, I'm home. Gersplat. At least you're not too far from your body.
Fixed an issue where some caves had a gap in geometry which the player could fall through. That's called falling through the map, everybody.
That is the worst.
That sucks.
Yep. Nobody likes doing that.
Bunch of cool stuff here. Crossbow skill was removed from the game because there is no crossbow yet.
That's nice. Also, they added plum trees.
I saw the plum trees, yeah.
Yep. They added plum trees.
Fixed an issue where the enter key would not always close the EA disclaimer. Oh, that's very important.
It is important.
And that's been your patch day notes.
I like it. The patch day report.
Right. Anything else going on?
Yesterday, I had a new Dino release. It's a
Which
Dino
dino
Sucus.
was it? It's a Dinosaurus?
Dinosuchus.
Dinosuchus. Any relation to Kevin Sudeikis?
No, it's a way bigger version of a Sarco. So it's a massive crocodile.
I don't like that at all.
And
He's gonna eat you.
The way you know that it's a passive tame. And the way you know that it's ready to be passive tamed is it opens its mouth and holds it open. That's also the same way that it goes to eat something. So you have to make sure that you're not aggroed to it when the son of a bitch tries to eat. Yeah, that's it. When the son of a bitch tries to eat you.
I like his face because he's like, I'm going to eat you.
Hey there, guys. I'm going to eat you. Look at me. I'm Dinosuchus. How you doing? How's your mom and them? They were delicious, by the way.
In the game, he looks like he's big enough he could eat a mosasaur. Like the son of a bitch is huge.
Hey, have you ever ate a Tyrannosaurus Rex? I know I would.
Oh, God.
Hey, do you think a brontosaurus egg fit my mouth?
Yes.
I'd like to try.
100% no, it would. Because the picture, his mouth ain't fully open.
I know he's got that. Hey.
But they are on the center map. They're just over at the floating island in the swamp that encircles the island. So I have to go over there to find them.
Excellent.
Which could very well get me killed.
Big old Crocosaurus Rex.
Because apparently you have to be in full ghillie. And you have to have cactus broth. And you have to be fully stealth to try to sneak up on this thing and feed it. But it's as bad as a Spino, where it'll try to eat anything and everything that's around it that's moving.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
So you got to make sure you kill everything in the area around it before you try to tame it, or you become part of the menu.
Sit in the Tower of London. Make it part of the tour.
So that came out yesterday. And then, of course, in September, Aberration comes out.
Is that where you have like dinos with like 3 arms and 4 heads?
No,
That's
where we get
Beholders.
all of
Huh?
that's where we'll get the glowing dinos, the ones that produce light to keep the nameless away. And that's where the Reapers will show up, and the only way to tame a Reaper is to have the queen impregnate you, and it busts out of you like the movie Alien.
That's weird.
That's where we can find rock drakes that can go invisible, and they're in radioactive zone, and the only way to get to their eggs, because there's no flyers on this map, is to pretty much wingsuit in, grab an egg, and hope that you can get out before they catch you and eat you, but you can't really see them coming.
Because they're invisible.
Mm.
Nice.
Like
what are you going to do with your Archie if you
like
can't fly?
Guns and shit and power armor, and then that one guy's like on a hang glider with a bow and arrow.
Yep.
That's the wingsuit. And he's got a compound bow. That's the best bow in the game.
I'm going to take him out. Meanwhile,
I mean, I like it when Rambo shoots explosive arrows too, but I would rather have a gun. So
That's true. Now, in Once Human, the crossbow pretty broken.
yeah. If
Well,
you're playing Once Human, so
well, out of all of the
use the
guns
crossbow.
on that screen, if you had the basic gun version and ammo version, the one on the Rock Drake, which is the one in the bottom left corner in the tech gear with the gun, that
Mhm.
has the strongest firepower. The one on the hang glider has the second strongest.
I thought the dino in the left corner there was just like somebody decided to draw Carrot Top as a dinosaur.
No, that's a Rock Drake. It can go invisible or it can be like it is now. It can glide, but
So
it
it's
can
not
also make
Carrot
itself
Top.
invisible.
It's more John Cena.
Yeah, pretty much. And then the one in the foreground is a Ravager. He's on a Ravager. And then the one directly in front of the screen is a Bulb Dog. That's one of the glowy creatures. And then that's a Nameless that he's about to fight.
Are the
And then
nameless
the far right upper corner is the Reaper.
are the nameless related to the Heartless from Kingdom Hearts?
No.
I feel like it's a missed opportunity.
And I'm not gonna divulge what that tentacle is. That's the boss. I'm not gonna tell who that is or what
That's
that is.
hentai.
No, it's not hentai.
Yep.
No, I'm not gonna give away what that is until we get there, because then everybody that sees it will be like, "Oh damn," because that's an important aspect of the story. So I'm not gonna give that part away.
It's an octopus.
It's not an octopus.
The tentacles within. I mean, it's coming out of the ground.
Hey.
But
Gonna
this
get
one,
you.
this new map will be all underground. And if you
That's
were
right,
there
you
to see
said-
me, if you were there to see me beat the Manticore, we shot through the outer space area and was seeing all the different
I was there.
different arcs. And when we flew into Aberration and we went underground, and the whole map's underground. There is one place to join or to go to the surface, but you'll burn to death on the surface during the daytime.
The Aberration is hotter than Scorched Earth.
On the surface during daytime, yes.
Damn.
It's like the Phoenix went up there and just decided to set the whole fucking place on fire. Kind of like Chronicles of Riddick. Or well, Riddick
that
itself,
movie.
not really Chronicles of Riddick. But yeah. So I'm looking forward to that map, but where we are now, we got a lot of work to do.
I like the big dinosaur because, like, he's got his mouth open. He's like, right, but his eyes aren't giving me roar. It's giving me like, hey, cut it out. That's
Well,
what's
the
getting
one
me.
in the upper right is a Reaper. That's a male Reaper.
That's why I think if it had a high pitched voice, it would be funny.
100%.
Why is everybody gonna be frightened?
Hey, I got a new pack of Legos. Y'all want to come play?
That's all they wanted all this time, Buck, and you've been killing them.
You've been killing them. They just want to play Legos.
I mean, if you noticed on the island, I tamed most of them. I tamed at least two of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knows that part because they haven't released the second part of Ark the Animated Series.
Still need to watch that.
Which I enjoyed.
I mean, if we're being honest, though,
like, why ain't this like the game?
Did you see the dodo? The dodo's an idiot.
They're supposed to
It's
be.
a dodo. It's a dodo.
Well, yeah, but you said they don't not to kill him because they just got a brand new pack of Legos. That Dodo's an idiot.
Yeah, they don't let the dodo play Legos.
I feel like the Dodo would be taste testing everything.
It's just
Oh,
And
they,
that's why there's
100%.
warning labels on
they're always up their
everything.
nose. So
Yep. Every time. And then that steely bird steals all you Legos if you ain't careful.
Oh, fuck that bird.
no, he doesn't steal all of them. Just that
Just
one
some of
Lego that you need.
That one piece you need. Like, I got it. You ain't getting it back. Bye.
Him and those fucking Pegos. Those two little shitheads. If they could take the thieves off the game, I'd be all right with it.
Pegos sound like a weird dinosaur.
It's a Pego
Sounds-
Mastix.
Sounds like it just is like it does something very specific.
It's got one job and it does it well.
It's to run up and steal your shit and then run away.
I mean, could be.
If you got nothing but Mihos in your pocket, you can tame it.
My hoes be around me all the time.
But
Can't
we'll
take you
have
outside right now, Chippers.
we'll have probably what 30 different new dinos to get in Aberration. But what I'm looking forward to is on the center map.
Oh yeah, the underwater base building dino.
Yeah, the Shastasaurus.
Named after my wife's friend Shasta.
I mean,
It was
it's
in
not
turn
really,
named after the pop you get in the hospital.
it's not really a base builder. It allows us to put a saddle on it and turn us into having pretty much an underwater submarine. I can shoot torpedoes from the saddle.
You're on it and it goes underwater. Does it say prepare for dive?
I doubt it.
Is
I
that the
don't think
name
this
of
creature
your
will talk.
is that the name of your sex tape book?
What,
I can
prepare
shoot
for dive?
torpedoes from the saddle.
I mean,
I
that's
really
the
thought you were going to
second
say
one.
prepare for dive.
Prepare for dive's the first one. The sequel is I can shoot torpedoes from the saddle. We're working on a third one called Emergency Blow.
Sometimes it's an emergency. All right. I think that's a good place to end it on. What do you think?
Yep.
Hey, y'all
Yep.
brought this on yourselves.
Week is almost over, so
That's true. Tomorrow is Fiesta Friday.
Five job.
What job?
Five job.
You need to. You need to. You need to come and eat with us because we miss you. You just have to tell us when you're coming.
We go to a different restaurant now.
That's true.
Oh,
But it's
Well,
pretty
it's
much
like
the same.
it's the same people from La Esperanza,
It's the
but
same
it's just a different name. And they have hot chips, which is amazing.
Upgraded chips.
Yep. El Mariachi? Name right? El Mariachi. I don't know why you have to ruin my Thursday. Like, it's not our fault you moved to a place that should have great Mexican food but doesn't. You live in a geographical oddity. It doesn't have good Mexican food, and it has its own independent electrical grid. So there you go.
it seems like there was not a lot of research done prior to the move.
Well, I mean, there wasn't a lot of research. There's a huge check involved. So, my question is this though, Zach. So now, are you going to go work for either SpaceX or X now that they're moving to Texas? I figure you already have your application submitted. They pay good, but they work people hard. Well, that's no bueno. I feel like I have that same job now, and I didn't have to move. All right. Take us out, Steve.
We got stuff going on this weekend over on Buck's channel, so I'll let him jump in first, and he's got stuff going on tomorrow and this weekend. So
yeah. So over here we go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Fridays, starting at 11 a.m. Central Time on those days. We do Mondays with some Nightingale, and then we do Tuesdays and Wednesdays with some Ark Survival Ascended, and then Fridays, which will be tomorrow, we do 7 Days to Die, Darkness Falls, until 7 Days to Die 1.0 becomes stable. Then we'll switch to that.
You should just go ahead and bite the bullet everybody else has.
Fuck no, I'm not playing in that gosh damn experimental bullshit.
Come on, do it. If you do it, I'll do it with you.
No, you won't.
I will too. If you'll go experimental.
I can't get you a disc to play 7 days longer than fucking one little excerpt of being on the game with me for like 3 hours. Then you'll never come back.
Never come back.
And y'all show up in solid black silhouettes, and the only thing I can see is your eyes.
Was not.
Y'all didn't show up with actual characters.
The game never gave us an option. And I know that because it happened to us both.
I almost couldn't see them at nighttime when they spawned in. I had to go find them, and I'm like, the fuck is wrong with your characters?
Our stealth was amazing, though.
I think zombies could still smell you.
Rude.
And then on Saturdays, first and third, this being the third, we do Eat Our Realm of Dragons, which is my homebrewed D&D campaign, which starts at 7 p.m. Central Time. So do it, clan. I could do it. You thought about it. I seen it.
No. I wouldn't do it. You told me not to, so I'm not.
And
8 p.m. Eastern time.
I see. I knew he was gonna fucking do it. He couldn't stop himself, Diz. He has problems. But yeah, we do that on the first and third Saturday. And these two will be there, or should be there. I can't make any promises, but they should be there. Along with right now, 3 others. One's still MIA, and the other is stuck by a military contract.
Good excuse.
What are you gonna
do? What you gonna do?
And, that'll end it for my stuff.
Leonidas said, "Can you do?"
He did say that.
He said that. All right. So over here on Nerdicopia, that is Dr. Diz and Clan Diesel. We stream on Mondays with Super Retro Game Show, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, where we've been playing through Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, very popular GameCube game, right? Came out on GameCube.
Yep.
But we're playing the HD version on the Wii U. So same game, better graphics. And then on Thursday nights, of course, we have 3 Old Men, where we like to sit around and talk about current topics and things that irk us, and sometimes snack cakes and the order in which you should eat them.
That's true. Christmas tree cakes
Very,
for the win.
very important. And then on the weekends we have our own D&D, not actually Heroes of the Forgotten, on the second and fourth Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern, which is DM'd now by Clan Diesel. Yeah.
I know,
So
right, Chad? Holy shit.
I kind of
It's fun,
started
though.
it out, and he's kind of taking the reins, and I'm getting to play. So the storyline is coming hot and heavy. So if you like
On
excitement,
spaghetti.
you should tune in at least for a little while and hang out with us.
That's true. The last episode ended with a miniature pirate boat battle and a lady in a teddy. So just saying.
And a pirate hat.
And a pirate hat. And she asked them if they were there to shiver her timbers. X-Play gave it a 5 out of 5.
So that's all of our streaming that we do. Now we do some random streams here and there. Clan Diesel's been trying to stream Once Human, but Spectrum defies him and does not want him to do it.
I fixed it today. They came out and fixed it today.
It has been fixed. Yay. So he's probably gonna stream some of that because he really loves it. And I've got in there and played, and Timmy's got out there and played with us as well. It's a pretty fun game. And it's free to play. So go check it out.
Free.
We may check out what was it called? Throne
and Liberty.
Liberty.
Open beta.
We may check that out since it's in open beta. So that's free to play right now. So we're gonna check it out. We might stream some of that. So maybe we can talk Buck into join us. Maybe I don't know. He probably don't want to start another MMO game.
Well, luckily you can only play it for 5 days and then it's gone until September.
Oh, okay.
So.
Maybe. Might. So we'll see who all we can drag in there with us. But other than that, we do have some socials and stuff. So I'll let Clan Diesel tell you about all that stuff.
All right. Well, first and primarily, we have a Discord server. There is the link there in chat. Definitely hop in there. Go say hello. Start a conversation. Say, how the hell are you? We'll answer back. We talk about video games. We talk about just hanging out, movies, TV, D&D. And then usually Timmy Turbo will post some hot memes in our memes channel. Definitely go do that. Although today, the Admiral there posted some memes with fucking Rodimus Prime in it. And that was mean. Because it's fucking Rodimus Prime. So there's that.
I was just going by what you posted first.
Listen, mine had meaning. Yours was just that asshole. We also have other socials besides Discord. So if you go there to our link tree, you can find links to all of our social media accounts. Go and follow us there. There's that. And then, of course, we have the second most important thing that we do, besides being here with you guys live on Twitch. We have a YouTube channel. We affectionately call it NerdTube. Go there, youtube.com/Nerdacopia Network. If you're there already, hi, YouTube. We appreciate you watching the video. But if you're there, please go down below the little live video window here that we're in and hit that subscribe button and hit the bell and maybe a like. That would be cool. I would really like to see the YouTube grow more than what it is right now. That would be awesome and or neat. We'd also really like to be able to maybe get some likes on the TikTok so that maybe we could start streaming there as well. Because I have plans to start multi-streaming stuff as much as we can, because that would be cool and or neat.
Multi-streaming dynasty.
Multi-streaming dynasty. There you go. That's right. And then let's see what else we got. We've got merch over at a merch store. So if you like Super Retro Game Show Extreme, we got a pair of pants for you and some shirts. So definitely go and check that out. And I think that is really it for all the spiel.
Yep. And so if nothing else, like always, we'll be here every Thursday, 10:30 p.m. Eastern. So come back and hang out with us. If you at least like this content. So until then, I guess we'll see you next time. No catchy phrase this time, right?
I mean, I got nothing, but whatever.
No, we used to say that. See you guys later.